Hi everyone, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. This is Tina with Tina's Craft Creations. I'm on today with a project share of some spring crafting projects that I've been working on. Now this is all stuff that I made for Nikki over at Simply Home by Nikki. She and I agreed to do a spring swap. This is actually the first time she and I have ever swapped before. We've known each other since last year and we've sent each other lots of Dollar Tree things that we've been on the hunt for and Christmas and things like that, but this is our first actual swap. So I'm excited to show you what I made for her, and I really hope that she likes it. I had a lot of fun putting these items together, and I just love how they turned out. So yeah, our agreed swap was a memory dex card, a 3D project, and an embellishment binder. So essentially an embellishment book, but we just used a pre-made binder to house the embellishments. So I'm going to show you the memory dex card first. Now this is a very simple memory dex card because I'm getting to the end of this project and I just wanted to put something together for her that is still very, very pretty, but it is a little more simple than some of the other memory dex cards I've made in the past, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. So this is my memory dex card for her. It is a shaker, and I did actually stitch all the way around. I'm not good at stitching memory dex cards because once I cut out the holes, I just always screw up around here, but I did my best and I'm learning, so hopefully she doesn't make fun of me, although I know she won't. If you do, Nikki, it's okay. You can laugh because I laughed too. So I made this beautiful sequin mix with some like a base of some C. Cartwright sequins that I had that were like really pretty pastel colors. I had bought the mix I think last year at some point, and I just added a bunch of other sequins to it to make a mix. And I also added some little butterfly sequins that I got from Joann's and just some various sequins that I thought would really coordinate with this collection. So again, it is a really pretty spring mix type of sequin mix to coordinate with this collection. And I have been working with the Bloom Street collection from Pink Paisley and Paige Evans. Again, it came out a couple of years ago and I never really played with it until now, and I just think that it is a beautiful collection. So I just used a piece of ephemera from the collection and I made some layered butterflies. So this one has this like really pretty iridescent shimmery paper that I got from Michael's. And yeah, and I added some little sparkly gems that I got from Michael's. And I think that this is, even though it's simple, I think it's really pretty and very, very spring-like because of that beautiful floral paper in the background, this really pretty ephemera piece. And then I just did a plain pink and white polka dotted paper on the back to make it a little more sturdy. So that is my memory dex card. The 3D project that I made for her was a messenger bag. This is, I think, the third one I've made following Kayla's tutorial. If I remember, I'll link it down below. Again, I'm using that beautiful Bloom Street collection. This messenger bag just screams spring to me. I use this beautiful paper with the umbrellas all over it as the base piece. And again, you do use chipboard on this, so it's nice and sturdy. I have this, the straps are made out of this like real pretty water, like a watercolor finish. And then I use this really pretty little geometric design. One of my favorite things about this is the little bunny brads that I used. I got those from Eyelets and More, or I can't remember if that's the name of it, but I think it's Eyelets and More or something like that. And I had ordered those a while ago, and I forgot that I actually needed brads for this project until I was watching, you know, Kayla's tutorial. And then when I got to the point with the handle, she said, oh, you know, you need brads. And that's when I remembered that I had ordered these, and I thought they would be so cute because, you know, Easter and spring. This isn't an Easter specific swap that we're doing. It's more springtime, but I think that the bunnies are super cute. So and then I did add some more of those little jummies on either side here. I did stitch everything, the straps. I even stitched across these little pieces here, which I have not done in the past. Obviously the handle, the panels, the little topper piece, and then I did use a rosette that I have in my stash from Cheryl's shop, And then I use another ephemera piece and some holographic thread that I have in my stash. And then this little Celebrate sticker is got holographic writing, and that was from the sticker sheet. So when you open it up, I did, it's all double-sided inside, and I did include a few things in here that I'm going to show you in a second. But I did also stitch the little dividers that I, have inside. So for some reason, this one is giving me trouble though, because the papers are long enough, but my little accordions are like popping out. So I can't seem to get my little dividers to stay in place, but I'll mess with that in a second. So that is my messenger bag. Again, I think it's so pretty. I love that umbrella paper, and it was like my only sheet. So I was like, I really want to use it for this messenger bag. It's so, so pretty. So that is my messenger bag. Inside, I'm including a couple of little shakers that I put together using some little frames that came with the ephemera pack. Now, what I did was I just used some vinyl, like page protectors to create the little plastic piece instead of using acetate. So there's no layer or anything. There's no foam or anything. It's just literally like all stitched together. But I figured she could decorate these. She did say, when we were talking about the embellishments, some could be decorated, some could be plain, and then that way she can decorate them. So I thought if she wants to use these, she can decorate them herself. But that mix is just so pretty. And again, everything's all stitched because that's what's holding the plastic in place. So I'm sending her these little shaker embellishments to use. And again, she can decorate these herself if she wants to add to them and include them in a swap or something like that. So I'll put those in the messenger bag. And then one of the embellishments that I made for her is like an egg shape. And I did use some foam on those. So I'm just sending her some extra pieces in case she does want to use some egg-shaped foam pieces for any of her spring projects. So I just included a pink, purple, turquoise, and yellow. And that's foam that I got at Michael's out of the kids section. They have like a big pack of colored foam. So that's what's going to go into the messenger bag along with the memory decks card. So my embellishment binder, this thing was definitely a lot of time. I worked on it pretty much all off and on, like over the course of this past week. Today's Sunday. I'm probably not going to post this video for a few days at least until I, talk to Nikki, make sure she doesn't watch it. But today is March 6th. So you might not even see this video until later in the month, but I just wanted to go ahead and get it filmed before I package everything up. So yeah, it took me about a week to get all the embellishments and this binder all put together because I wasn't working on it like nonstop. But I absolutely love how it came out, and I did just use a binder that I had purchased off of Amazon. I purchased them in a pack, and this is my embellishment binder. I absolutely love this embellishment binder. The binder is so pretty. So again, I used the beautiful paper. I made the front cover a shaker, but what I did so that the shaker pieces the sequin mix all wouldn't go to the bottom, I sewed sections. So there's 3 sections, and each section has shaker bits. And then I just used some ephemera from the pack. I used this little heart frame, and then a little ephemera piece with some bees on it. And then this one here that has the holographic, it says "The Earth Laughs in Flowers." I added some more of those little jemmies. And this time I used the purple ones that I got from Michael's. And yeah, I just love it. I did sew, obviously, to stitch everything in. I sewed the side panel as well, and also the back piece is just that pink polka dot. So I did the closure on the inside, and I used a light purple seam binding. And then when you open it up, I decorated the inside. This piece here, again, I stitched around everything, including the middle piece. And then this side, I just have like a little pocket that I added little ephemera pieces or cut aparts from the collection. Now, actually, I created a pocket here because I messed up. Honestly, I'll be totally honest with you guys. This binder had pockets on both sides. Well, when I went to glue this piece in, I messed up, and when I was tucking it into the pocket, it got stuck and I couldn't finish tucking it in, so I had to cut the pocket out. And I just created a new pocket with the colored paper, or this like floral paper. I added some really pretty pink pom-pom trim around the edge just for another little level of interest. Added this ephemera piece here that says hello spring with the little strawberries on it, and I kind of backed that with some pink glitter paper. So I still like the pocket. It's just it wasn't what I was originally planning on doing, but I still really like it. So all of my embellishments that I made for her are sewn into the pockets. So Nikki, when you watch this, I'm really sorry, but this is just how I wanted to package all my embellishments. And that does mean that she is going to have to cut into every pocket to get the embellishments out. So I took pocket letter, or not pocket letter, I took like large 12 by 12 binder sheets, the little plastic sheets that you would use for like scrapbooking. And I created my own pockets, and I stitched the little rings on. So all of this was hand created, sewn, and all of that. And then these are some of the egg-shaped embellishments that I made. I did use a little rosette that someone had sent me in my 500 and growing giveaway. I added a little, the one paper that come with the collection had little sayings all over it, so I just cut them apart, added a little piece of like pom-pom trim underneath, added some more of those jemmies, and then this one, you can see how I sort of backed the foam egg kind of like sticking out a little bit. I did this one here, and I stitched across one of those little sentiment pieces that I cut apart from that page, added some little flowers that I had in my collection, and so yeah, that's the first set of embellishments that I made for her. Honestly, I forgot to add sequins in here when I was sewing these, so I wanted to make it look a little prettier. Of course, I forgot, so they're a little plain, and I apologize, Nikki, but when I get to sewing, sometimes I forget and stop and add the sequins in. Here I created a double pocket with these little circle shakers. Now these just have tulle sewn on and then more of that sequin mix inside. So again, she can decorate these, and you add them to projects if she would like. The next set of embellishments I made are little mini memory decks cards. I decorated these, and this one does have sequins in it, and actually that's why one of these is kind of crooked, because the sequins got stuck to my glue dot. But I used a little heart rosette that I got from Cheryl's shop, some holographic thread, some little ephemera pieces from the collection, another little rosette that I got in my challenge, and then more of that sequin mix is just thrown inside. I remembered this time, I just didn't remember when I was making those other ones, when I was stitching those pockets. This one here is a bunch of the word sentiment embellishments that I made a little over a week ago. I made a ton of these, and I put those in for her to use. So again, she is going to have to she's going to have to cut into every single pocket if she wants to use any of the embellishments that I made for her. But at the same time, once she does that and uses them, she can then use this album for something else if she would like. So and here I made a ton of little layered flowers, or not flowers, little layered butterflies, and there's two different styles. So there's these ones and then the like more plain ones. So I layered a ton of them. Some of them have glitter paper, some of them have that iridescent paper, some of them have holographic paper, and just paper from the collection. So there's a bunch in each little pocket. So again, that's a double pocket on that one. I made a couple more of those the tulle shaker circles. So that's that there. And the last one is another set of those embellishments with the eggs. And then again, I did stitch across the sentiment on these ones with the flowers. And then these ones, I just added like this one has tassel trim instead of the pom-pom trim. So yeah, I really hope that she likes these embellishments. They were a lot of fun. And then again, the binder itself with the pockets and all that was a lot more work than I anticipated, but I just really wanted to package them up that way. And then on the last page, again, it's decorated as well with, and it does have the pocket that came with the binder itself. I didn't add anything, but what I did was some of the ephemera from the pack, I just put it in a little bag, made a tiny little bag topper, and just glued this on with glue dots so she can take it off, use these, and then if she wants to use the packaging for another embellishment, she can. And then this here, I just have another embellishment for, or a little ephemera piece, one of those sentiments. It says stop and smell the roses, and some more of that holographic thread. So I just love this binder. I think it's so pretty, and I really hope that she likes it. I just hope she's not too mad at me for having to cut into everything, but that's, again, just how I really wanted to have everything packaged. But I think it's so pretty. It just gets me in this mood for spring and like nicer weather. And yeah, Nikki, I really, really hope that you like what I made for you. I had a lot of fun putting this together. Thank you for finally swapping with me. And yeah, if anyone has any questions, please let me know if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate if you would consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.